Hey there, thrill seekers. Welcome to Lapland Lore, your go-to source for all things Arctic adventure. Today, we're diving into the world of advanced snowmobiling in Lapland. So buckle up and get ready for a wild ride through the frozen north. Imagine this. Just you, your sled, and endless snow-covered trails stretching as far as the eye can see. No tour guide setting the pace. No beginners slowing you down. That's the freedom of advanced riding in Lapland. But before you hit the throttle, let's talk about what you need to know. First up, renting your ride. For experienced riders, look for snowmobiles with at least a 600cc engine. Brands like Lynx, Ski-Doo, Polaris, or Arctic Cat are your best bets. And if you're feeling extra adventurous, some rental places offer high-performance sleds for those with the skills to handle them. Now let's talk money. Rental prices vary, but here's a rough idea. For a decent 600cc sled, you're looking at about 140 to 250 euros per day, depending on the duration. Most rentals include basic gear like helmets and suits, but always double-check what's covered. Check out laplandlore.com for a list of reliable snowmobile rental companies. We've compiled options to suit different needs and skill levels. The link's in the description below. Now the fun part, the trails. Lapland boasts nearly 3,000 kilometers of official routes, plus another 5,000 kilometers of unofficial tracks. That's a lot of terrain to explore. Official routes are free to use, while unofficial tracks require a permit from Metsähallitus, the Finnish state enterprise managing these areas. For those of you eager to hit the trails, remember to check out our website for more detailed information. We've got pricing and instructions on how to purchase the necessary permits. Now let's talk about riding on frozen lakes and rivers. It's a unique thrill that Lapland offers, and interestingly, this is where you can hit the highest legal speeds. On ice-covered water areas, the speed limit is 80 km per hour, dropping to 60 km per hour on marked routes. But listen up, because this is crucial. While it's exhilarating, it's also the dangerous aspect of snowmobiling in Finland. In fact, most winter drowning accidents in Finland involve snowmobilers falling through ice. So always check ice conditions before venturing out. Avoid areas with known weak ice or currents, and never ride alone on frozen water bodies. The thrill isn't worth the risk, so stay alert and prioritize safety over speed. Remember, you're on your own out there, so gear up accordingly. Beyond the basics, pack a GPS device, a satellite communicator for emergencies, and a basic toolkit. In the Arctic, your gear can be the difference between an epic adventure and a disaster. Lastly, respect the environment. Stay on marked trails, don't disturb wildlife, and pack out all your trash. You're a guest in one of Europe's last great wildernesses. Act like it. Before we dive into our Q&A section, take a quick second to hit that subscribe button. By following our channel, you'll get insider tips and tricks to make the most of your Lapland adventure. Trust me, it's the key to unlocking the full potential of your Arctic holiday. Now let's tackle some common questions about snowmobiling in Lapland. Q&A time. First up, do you need a driver's license for snowmobiling? Yes, you do. You'll need at least a T-Class driver's license and must be at least 15 years old, both on routes and in terrain. When's the best time for advanced riding? Late February to early April is prime time. You've got longer days and more stable snow conditions. Can you ride at night? Absolutely. It requires extra caution and proper lighting, but it's a great way to catch the northern lights. What if you break down in the middle of nowhere? This is why emergency prep is crucial. Always carry a satellite communicator for situations like this. Can you drive a snowmobile on roads? Generally, no. Snowmobiles are for off-road use. However, you may temporarily use roads if terrain conditions make off-road travel unduly difficult. Just remember, the speed limit on roads is 40 km per hour. What should you do if you encounter reindeer on the trail? Slow down and give them plenty of space. Remember, we're guests in their home. Lastly, Can you tow a sled or another person with your snowmobile? Yes, but there are specific rules. When towing a sled with passengers, the max speed is 40 kilometers per hour. Always ensure the towed sled or person is properly secured. That wraps up our Q&A section. And hey, if you've got any questions we didn't cover, don't be shy. Drop them in the comments below. We're here to help you make the most of your Lapland adventure, so ask away. Your question might even inspire our next video. So there you have it, folks, your guide to conquering Lapland's snowmobile trails like a pro. Remember, ride hard, but ride smart. The Arctic wilderness doesn't care how good you are, so always err on the side of caution. Thanks for tuning in to Lapland Lore. If you're hungry for more Arctic adventures, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, keep those engines running and those tracks in the snow.